Hi everyone, Paolo here. Welcome to the channel where I started talking about my watch collecting journey. I thought I'll dress up to this review. Meet the warm tea-inspired Seiko Hojicha Presage reference SRPF43J1. On this review, let's talk the release, specs, feedback, and how it fits into my collecting journey. I'm not really a tea guy, but I do love cocktail drinks. Let's get into it. This pre-owned timepiece, which I picked up on a good deal, came with the original Presage branded box, still in nice condition. Normally, these sets include a warranty card and a manual, but in this case, a card's missing. Not a huge issue, especially for the price that I got it for, which is 500 New Zealand dollars. The Hojicha model launched in November 2020. It is part of the Seiko Presage Star Bar limited editions. Inspired by cocktails created by the master bartender Hisashi Kishi, this tea edition sub-series was released alongside the green matcha. The Hojicha stood out with its roasted tea brown dial, limited to 7,000 pieces worldwide. Hoji means to roast and cha means tea in Japanese. These dials created a buzz in the Seiko circles, especially those who thought the regular cocktail models, the classic ones, were too flashy and these were more elegant and wearable. I did try some classic Presage on a watch store and I agree, this is more wearable. Here's the breakdown of the specs. The case is 38.5mm diameter with an 11.8mm thick, 45.4 lug-to-lug with a lug width of 20mm. It has a stainless steel case. The crystal is a box-shaped Hardlex, meaning it's dome. And the case back is a see-through screw down with a limited edition engraving, plus the serial number and the unit number. Mine reads 2,873 out of 7,000. And it also has the water resistance with 5 bar, which is 15 meters. For the dial, we have the brown to golden gradient with a tea leaf texture inspired from Kyoto, with a gold applied indices with matching sword hands. Frame date at the 3 o'clock. For the strap, we have this brown calfskin leather, quick release spring bar, and a 3-fold push button clasp. The movement inside is the Seiko 4R35 automatic. So how it wears. At 38.5mm, this one can suit small and large wrists. It wears just right on my 6.25-inch wrist. The dial collar actually makes it feel smaller on the wrist because of the gradient effect, while the dome crystal, the case design, and the leather strap gives it that vintage charm. It could slide under the cuffs, but still pops when the light hits the dial. Depending on the light and angle, the color shifts on this dial. Plus, I love the accent of the extra white thread knitting on this leather strap. Just charming and an ideal dress watch. For the movement, accuracy, and date setting, inside is the 4R35 automatic with hacking and hand winding. 23 jewels with a 21,600 beats per hour with a 40-hour power reserve. Rated at -35 to +45 seconds per day. Not chronometer territory, but serviceable, easy to regulate, and parts are abundant. To change the date, simply pull out the crown midway to adjust. Turn the crown counterclockwise to change the date. It's that easy. And I noticed that when a date is about to change to the next day, there's a gap in the calendar window where it would be hard to tell what the date is until it rolls over to 12 o'clock. Something to note about this 4R35 movement. For the pros and cons, pros is that distinctive rose tea dial, it being a limited edition, a perfectly wearable size at 38.5mm, that reliable 4R35 movement, plus the leather strap is top notch. For the cons, it would be the Hardlex crystal. It's less scratch resistant than sapphire, plus the 50-meter water resistance. Fine for daily wear but not for swimming. Now on a personal note, I picked this up and it was selling below market value, and I'm a sucker for these hunts. My plan is simple. Enjoy a watch like this for a few months, then sell or trade it and get a step closer to my new watch goals. It's either an Omega Speedmaster Professional or a Cartier Sandos. I'm still undecided. Plan is to keep finding good watch deals. It's a rinse and repeat cycle, and it makes every watch part of the journey rather than just a one-off purchase. And for the verdict, the Hojicha is more than just a cocktail time variant. It's a unique warm tone limited edition that looks and feels refined. For me, it's the process of the hunt for a good deal and enjoying the watch with the potential to flip it. It's just one of the thrills of this watch journey. And honestly, that's what makes this hobby fun. If you enjoyed this review, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe for more watch reviews for my other watches in my collection. Cheers, bye for now.